Hi, my name is Bobby Laurie. I am a travel blogger, travel expert, author, and travel TV correspondent. And now I'm just letting the travel industry take me wherever I go and building my own travel empire with my team, Brad and Patty.
So, how was your flight?
Actually, it was pretty good. It was, I had this lady in first class though. We had the steak meal, the beef fillet.
Oh, yes.
And she wanted it, and she was like, how is it prepared? And I was like, well, it's cooked. And she's like, no, I want my steak medium rare. And I was like, you can't have it medium rare. It's already cooked. And she's like, well, I don't understand. Are you just reheating it? And I was like,
no, I'm cooking it on the grill.
Yeah, like,
yes.
So I was like, yeah, I'm just reheating it. Like, it's already cooked. She goes, well, how hot does the oven get?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I was like, the oven gets to like 200 degrees. And she's like, well, can't you just stop it then so I can have it medium rare?
I love it.
Like,
people
no,
are amazing.
No, and then she kept going to get my attention.
No, she didn't snap you.
What's unique about what I'm doing is that I actually work in the travel industry. A lot of the travel experts that are out there don't actually have hands-on experience with what they're talking about on talk shows and in books and in magazines and newspapers, but I live the travel industry every time I go to work.
Bobby, for some reason, has always called me, and I have no idea why, mind you, because I don't think it really fits my personality, because I serve people very well. I'm a servant. And he calls me, he's given me this nickname of Princess Patty. You know I love Brad. You know, I love him dearly, okay?
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
I thought he was hired to be my assistant. I mean, your assistant needs an assistant. It's not like I am a princess. Well, I need help picking out my clothes and, you know, picking out my purses and everything, and he's just not stepping up.
Let's go back and see what we're doing.
Well, I'm glad you're home.
Are you?
We have a lot to do. So much to do today.
All right.
So let's get to it. I'm not putting your bags in. I can assist you to a degree, but I don't do bags.
Flight attendants don't lift bags, Patty.
I don't do bags.
The hardest challenge when it comes to working with Brad and Patty is the rivalry between Brad and Patty.
So Princess Patty this morning apparently has a problem with me coming on after her. I'm not really, she wants me to be the second assistant, which is fine. She thinks I should get her coffee, and which I did this morning, by the way.
I don't really know how it started or what's going on between them, but Patty was brought on as my executive assistant to usually do email, phone calls, and my daily agenda for what articles are due. Brad's here to do location scouting and production stuff to make sure that my website is continuously filled with content and that I have content for my travel segments on the talk shows. But it seems to be that somehow Patty thinks that there's this first assistant and second assistant thing, when really Brad is not an assistant at all. So the hardest part is kind of like babysitting both of them.
So here is your schedule for the day. I've set up a few things. First of all, we're going to go to a great restaurant, new concept, you know. It's a, I don't know if I want to call it a Build-A-Burger, but it's kind of a, it's called The Counter.
So you've actually eaten there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Several times.
So where they have like a checklist of everything that you can put on your burger?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what's fantastic about the restaurant, to me, and you know how I am, it's all about the atmosphere.
You're going to see that today when you get there?
Yes. It's all about the atmosphere for me, you know?
It's all about Patty.
It's all about right here. But seriously, it's all about the atmosphere for me when I go to eat.
Okay.
And from day one, walking in this place, I thought it was fantastic.
My experience at the counter was great. The very, very friendly staff.
I'm Bobby.
Hi, I'm Christine at the counter. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So we were just reading over in the car 312,000 combinations.
Yes, over 312,000. That number was actually originally calculated when they first opened, and they've since added more toppings, more choices, more buns. So
more buns.
More buns. Yes.
We brought some of our own.
By the way, this is Patty. Patty's my assistant.
So nice to meet you. And this is Brad, my assistant.
Not true.
No,
Not true.
not at all.
Not at all. So I'm curious, how many of the 312,000 have you had?
Oh my gosh. I've eaten so many. But you know, I kind of go to my staple. Like, I like what I like, and I sort of like.
That's how I am.
Sometimes I'll get the veggie burger in a bowl, and I do this one and that one, and then sometimes I'll get a turkey burger, and I'll mix it with something else. If there's a pretzel bun, then I'll.
Coming up on the next episode of Savvy Stews Los Angeles.
The executive chef there, Mark, he's gorgeous, penetrating, piercing blue eyes.
I mean, you know, there's no need to be rude about it.
Like an evil laugh about.